Great day, everyone. Jerisha Hawk here, your favorite income strategist and founder of the Goal Getter Group, where I help women who work a 9-to-5 build a business on the side. I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. It is beautiful out here in Michigan. I am in Detroit right now, like looking out at the river and just enjoying all this sunlight. You see how, like, look at this light. Yes, Golden Goddess on bang right now. But I'm really excited to chat with you guys. I've had a really awesome Friday so far. I had the opportunity to do career day at the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy, which was so much fun. Being able to speak to these young scholars and, you know, like, get a better understanding of what they're passionate about in life, and talking to them about the importance of, getting a career, and, the importance of having multiple streams of income as well. Like, even though these kids are in high school, a lot of them understand that hustle mindset, which was amazing. But they were just so eager and ready to learn, which was super dope. But I wanted to chat with you guys today a little bit more about, for those who maybe aren't fully understanding, but really what is the importance of having multiple streams of income, and why it's important for us that regardless at what stage in life we're at, how old we are, really why it's so important for us to establish multiple streams of income in our life. And I just wanted to talk that through with you guys. So, really, I'm interested to know, like, I know, Ed, you're on here now, and anybody else who's watching, I'm really interested to know, how do you define financial independence in your life? Like, really, why do you see the value in having multiple streams of income? Hey, guys, this sun is, like, super bright. Like, I hope it's not too distracting, but, like, Golden Goddess is on bang right now. Oh. Who needs a filter when you got God? Yes. But I'm really interested to know, what do you guys think it's important to have multiple streams of income? And if so, I just want to know, like, why is it important for you to have multiple streams of income? Just pop that down in the comment section. Ed said, so important to have more than one. I freak out if I get even close to one. I am with you on that, Ed. But for those who are hopping on, I really want to know, do you think it's important to have multiple streams of income? And for you, like, why is that important for you to have multiple streams of income? It keeps me going. It keeps me creative. Yes. So when I look back, when I was actually talking to these students today, these young scholars, it really made me do a lot of reflection on, like, I've had multiple streams of income in my life since I was about 17. Like, I've always had that mindset that you can't just rely on one thing or one way to provide a quality life for you. I remember being in high school, and, I would sell clothes to other high school students, or sell, like, candy and food. When I got to college, I was getting my financial aid, like, refund checks. That was a source of income. I worked, like, a campus job. That was a source of income. I modeled. I acted. Those were sources of income. Did auto shows for Chrysler, source of income. I started my first business in college, another source of income. I've always had multiple streams of income in my life. And I think it's really important that regardless if you're 18, if you're 25, if you're 35, if you're 50, how important it is for you to have multiple streams of income in your life, where you're never reliant or dependent on just a job to fulfill your financial needs and to help you reach that point of financial independence. Ashley said, heck yeah, it's important. For me, I'm still in corporate America, so anything can happen at any time. I need something to fall back on. Ashley, I'm with you. Right now I'm also in corporate. I'm a pipeline engineer, and even though, and this is a really good point, I'm glad that you actually brought that up. I really want to stress the importance that don't let your career security or your degree or your job that you have, that security you have, convince you that there's no benefit to having additional streams of income outside of that career structure. And I want to say that one more time, because I think some people really get this misconstrued and use the fact that, I have a good job, I'm good. Or, I have a degree, I have a college education, I'm solid. And we use the fact that we have a career, and we use that sense of security, and we allow that to convince us that we do not need to have additional streams of income. But actually, to your point, you never know what can happen. You never know if your company might get bought out and they lay off everybody. You never know if, your company just decides to start downsizing, and it's just, we're talking just about the financial aspect, and your role no longer exists. Or the world we live in now, look how fast technology is evolving and replacing, and like typical jobs, you know, right? Like think about like the factories, think about when you go into Target, you know, there's less checkout people because there's technology and like computers that can check us out. We can check out ourselves. So you just never know how the world may evolve into this like to the point where the traditional security that you have from your career, your job, it may become obsolete. So I just think, and even outside of just the financial aspect of it, sometimes, you know, I don't want to even say sometimes, majority of us on here, I know quite a few of you on this live, you guys are multi-passionate individuals. You have, you are creative, you have these outlets and these passions that sometimes you're not able to express in your current job. So you need to find an outlet that allows you to express all of who you are and to have the impact that you want to have. And to really give and serve in the capacity that you want to give and serve. And sometimes we can't do that in our day job. And having a side hustle or having another outlet for us to be able to do that, this light is like too much. Good Lord. But having another outlet allows us to express ourselves creatively and to have that impact that we want to have. So I think that's another reason why it's really important for us to have side hustles. But even better, if you're already doing something you love, why not make money from doing it? So I just wanted to talk about that, and then really talk about the types of income I think that we all should have in our life outside of our 9 to 5. But, you know, that really sets us up for a position to have financial wealth and financial stability in our lives. Y'all, this sun, does anybody else think this sun is too much? Like, good Lord. Oh, God. Shining bright on us, sister, y'all. On this Friday. Beautiful out here. I want to show you the river. Like, it's so pretty out. Everybody's out just hanging, living the good life. I'm enjoying the sun. But so again, if you guys, people who are just hopping on, I really want to know your feedback. Why is it important for you to have multiple streams of income in your life? And if so, why is it important for you to have multiple streams of income? I would love to like get your thoughts. Pop that down in the comment section and let me know. Ed said I used to sell soda to the neighborhood kids when I was little. Yes, Ed, you always been a hustler. You've been hustling since you came out the womb. I already know. But so let's talk about really why it is important to have multiple streams of income. I think first and foremost, it boils down to just having financial independence. And I want to define what financial independence means, not only to me, but just like when you go on Google and look at the dictionary, what does financial independence mean? But I think financial independence is really is the ability to live your life without the need to continue to work for money. So you think about retirement. Hopefully, we have set ourselves up in a position that when we retire, we're able to live out our retirement years and not have to work for money because we've invested in our retirement. We have enough, you know, we've saved enough money over the course of our lifetime to be able to afford us to just kind of live and enjoy life when that retirement age comes. And I think that's really financial independence, where you're not having, there's no need to work to make more money. And a lot of us now are not in that position where we have that true financial independence where if I quit my job today, I could be good for the rest of my lifetime and not have to worry about how I'm going to pay my bills or how I'm going to live my life type of deal. And really want to talk about, again, why it is important to have financial independence. And there was like 5 things that I could come up with that I thought were really the reason why I'm even striving for having multiple streams of income, so I can really live a life of fulfillment, of impact, and independence and freedom. So one, I think, is, we just kind of talked about it, but retirement. We are all going to get to a point in our life where, you know, we got maybe a couple more wrinkles on our face and we're moving a little bit slower. And we want to be able to have that freedom to kind of just live and enjoy life in our older years. So I think retirement is a really, really critical piece on why we are striving for financial independence. Another is really if we want to inflate our current lifestyle, right? Like we want to live a higher quality of life. Maybe we want to travel and go, you know, live bi-coastal throughout the year, or we want to live in another country throughout the year. Maybe we want to buy a boat and be able to float down, you know, the Detroit River in the year. Like maybe we want a higher quality of life, which requires us to be making more money. So I think that's another reason why it's important, or maybe important for some people to have additional income in their life, because they want to live a higher quality of life, which requires having more income to do that. Another is really being able to help others. I think a lot of us are very passion driven and God serving individuals, and quite honestly, money is just a tool and a resource for you to create and give in the way that you want to. So the more money you have, the more scholarships you can give, the more loans you can give out to support other people in building their dreams. Like, the more impact you can have on the community in the world. So you having multiple streams of income, I know people who have side hustles and they use all the profits for their side hustle to give to their charities. So that's another opportunity for you to do that if you have multiple streams of income. Another is really being able to have the flexibility for career change. And I think, Ashley, you kind of, I don't know what that is. Ashley, you touched on this before, like, you know, things happen. And, oh, you guys, there's a ton of comments. Hey guys, hey everyone, I'm glad you guys caught me live too. But I think career changes happen, you know, like, as we're evolving through life, what brings us fulfillment evolves and changes as well. So being able to have multiple streams of income gives you that flexibility to change your career or move to another state, or just have the freedom, and again, that flexibility to make different choices, not based off of how much money is in your bank account. And I think that's a really, really important reason why having multiple streams of income is so important for all of us. And I think the fifth reason for me is really being able to express yourself in a way that you may not be able to do in your current job. So I'm a pipeline engineer. I absolutely love my job, but there's a lot of aspects of me that I'm not able to fully express in my normal 9-to-5. So having my side hustles and having my other businesses allow for me to really express all of my God-given gifts and to share that with the world, and to have that impact and have the impact, but also empower others to go and do the same. So those are main reasons why I think it's so important for us to have multiple streams of income. Oh, I need to check the time. Got a couple more minutes here. So those are the main 5 reasons. Let me go through these comments here and see what you guys were saying. Ed said, heck no, use it to your benefit and learn from that job so you can take that knowledge and run with it. Absolutely. Hey Mercedes, hi Ashley. They said nothing is certain. Exactly. I see the yeses. Francis said rentals are always a great source of income and equity. Absolutely. Like, getting into the real estate market is really, really a great way to have some additional streams of income. So really, guys, those are the main reasons why I think it's so important for us to have multiple streams of income, regardless of where you're at. Like, a lot of people are looking at me like, why do you have a second job, Jay? You work for a really, really great company. You make good money. You have good benefits. You have a good 401k. But I agree with a lot of you guys who are, you guys also agree with me that it's so, you can't build financial wealth off of working at one job. And think about how many bills you pay in a month. Like, I tallied this up the other day. I pay like 13 different people every month between my cable, my AT&T, my car insurance, my rent, paying for gas, paying for food. I have all this money going out, right? I'm paying all these different people. Like, my Hulu, I pay them $8 a month. You're paying all these different people. They're all getting a piece of your income. Does it make sense for you to only have one source of income coming in to pay out 14 or 15 different things? And like, that just doesn't balance. Like, that doesn't make sense. And a lot of us are in that position where we only have that one job. And God forbid if something happens to your health or to that company where they no longer need your services, what are you going to do? And again, you cannot build financial wealth by working just a 9-to-5 job. Like, y'all, I'm trying to set myself up to have like this legacy money, not this right now 9-to-5 money. So I really preach that regardless if you love your career and you're in a position where you have a really stable, comfortable job that really takes care of you financially, or if you're in a position where like you don't like your job and you really haven't found a good fit for you in the corporate environment. This lighting is so crazy. Like, seriously, I can't make it be great right now. The sun's going away. But regardless of what your situation is, regardless if you hate your job and you're trying to get out of the 9-to-5, regardless if you love your job and things are good for you in the 9-to-5, or maybe you are in between jobs, it's so important for us to have multiple streams of income. Y'all, if I drop my phone right now, like, look how far down that is. So pray that I don't drop my phone over this balcony trying to find some good light. But it's really, really important. And that's really the reason why I created my signature program called Fuck Fixed Income. Because I truly believe that none of us should be living a life where we are living on a fixed income, living paycheck to paycheck, only having to get by with what we get paid from our 9 to 5. Like, I just don't believe in that philosophy. So I created this program called Fuck Fixed Income. It is an 8-week online live program that walks you through the exact process I've been able to incorporate in my own life and in my own business. That's been allowed me to make multiple 4 figures a month. I even had my first $15,000 month in March, which was so exciting and amazing. But I've really been able to package my process to help other people turn their ideas not only into income, but to have a residual impact on the people in which that you're serving. And I want to just tell you guys a little bit about it. We opened enrollment for Fuck Fixed Income today. And enrollment will close on May 15th at the price point that it's at. So it's an 8-week live academy, like I said, live program. And I walk you through the steps I've taken to actually turn my ideas into a profitable business. So basically, you're going to start off, we're going to talk through who you're actually trying to sell to, who is your business bestie, who are you actually trying to create these services for. Then we're going to walk you through how to actually create a service suite, meaning that multiple packages, multiple price points, you can serve people where they're at, but have multiple streams of income, even within the current business you either have now or that you're building. We're going to talk through, so this is going to be for service-based business owners. So if you're a freelancer, a coach, a consultant, anybody that sells a service, this is really designed and meant for you. But we'll walk through who you're going to be serving. We'll walk through what your packages and your service suite's going to be. We'll walk through what does that onboarding process look like. So when somebody does become a client, how do you actually onboard them and create a really awesome customer experience so they absolutely love you and want to refer you to other people. We'll talk about the sales system. So how do you actually have an effective sales call? Or when you meet somebody, how do you sell your services so that people say yes? And a lot of people struggle in that area, knowing how to actually sell themselves and actually get people to sign up for their services on a consistent basis. So we're going to walk through that. After we talk through the how to actually sell somebody, how to onboard a client, we're going to talk through what to do after somebody says yes. And again, this is an area where a lot of entrepreneurs miss the mark here, because after we get a client and after you've had a successful relationship, what are you doing to nurture that relationship, to upsell them, to make them a customer a second time around, a third time around, but also create an opportunity for you to nurture that relationship so you get additional referrals, and again, that you're able to have those individuals become repeat clients. And a lot of people miss out on a lot of money because they don't have that set up in their business. We're going to work through how to craft a sales page that actually converts, that really speaks to your person, so you're actually attracting more people on autopilot versus having to like sell yourself on your sales page. We're going to talk through actually how to launch your services. Like literally, guys, I'm giving you plug and play, step by step, everything you need to do to create not only a solid service-based business, but something that will be sustainable, that will be able to generate you multiple 4 figures a month. And that's literally what I've been able to create in my business personally for myself, and what I've been able to assist my other clients in helping them do. So it's really, really important from that aspect. And I think creating a service-based business opens up so many additional income opportunities for you down the line. I know a lot of people here are interested in like selling digital products or selling digital courses, which I think is really great, but I think it's so important for you to start in a service-based capacity, because once you really understand, like you having that one-on-one relationship or that group coaching type of relationship, when you're really able to talk to your ideal person, understand their pain points, but get your process down solid. Once you have your service-based business down solid, it's very easy for you to transition over to turn your services into digital products, or turn your services into online courses, or turn your services into like digital trainings and things like that. And that's why I think it's so important for us to start in a service-based capacity. Everybody's always going to need services. Services are never going to go away. And that's why for me, it's been extremely lucrative, and it's allowed me to be able to, after I've built a service-based business and got that going, how now I have, 5, 6, 7 income streams in my business, but it all came from that platform of having a solid service base initially, if that makes sense. So we're going to be walking through that. If you guys are at all even interested in Fuck Fixed Income, like I said, enrollment will close on May 17th, but there's a huge bonus if you sign up before May 15th. So if you sign up between now and May 15th, first and foremost, the first 10 people get a 1-hour strategy session with me, which I'm really, really excited. You get to talk with me personally. We're able to sit down and kind of deep dive on your unique situation and get a better understanding of what your individual strategy needs to be, and we create more of a customized approach to how you're really going to get the full impact out of Fuck Fixed Income. And then also, if you sign up before May 15th, you are also, again, able to get into the program and save $498. So if you sign up between now and May 15th, the investment is 3 payments of $333. And then if you sign up after May 15th until May 17th, it goes up $500. So there's a huge incentive. Like, if you are feeling anything of what I'm talking about, like, you know, this, if this is for you. Maybe you've been waiting to start a business and you've just been looking for somebody to help guide you and give you the roadmap. Maybe you've been spending hours upon hours on Google trying to like find these answers and piece the puzzle piece together on how to create a profitable and sustainable business and just haven't been able to figure it out. I would love to support you on your journey and actually crafting and building a business that's gonna help you leave that legacy, but also create the impact that I know that you're passionate about. Because I've been through it, guys. I've invested thousands of dollars in my business. I have personally been able to do this while working my 9-to-5, and I have a pretty demanding career. But I've also been able to help other mothers do this who also work a 9-to-5. I've been able to help people, help teach the strategies that I've learned, but help you adjust it and customize it to fit you personally. So you're not alone in this. I've already been through a lot of the hard work and been through a lot of the struggles of it. You kind of get that fast pass to skip the line and get the play-by-play on how you can set up. You get the full blueprint. So I give plug-and-play templates. I give scripts. I give you really everything that you need to be successful. The only thing left for you to do is just show up, give the time, and go execute and make it happen. So if you really are looking for that support, you feel it in your heart, you know this is for you, I really do invite you to join me on this journey for cycle 2 of Fuck Fixed Income. All you have to do is just click the link in the title of this Facebook Live, scroll down, click that yellow button, sign up for your 3 payments, and you will receive an email within 24 hours that allows you to schedule your 1-hour strategy call with me. And I cannot wait to talk to you. So if you have any questions at all about the program, if it's for you, if it's a good fit, please don't hesitate. Let me know. Leave your questions or comments in the comment section here of this video, or visit the link and scroll down to the bottom of the sales page. There's a huge Q&A section that really breaks out what's all included in the program, who it's for, all of that. So again, and if some of you might be thinking like, Jay, $1,000 is kind of a hefty investment for me right now, I do want to reassure you that a very high percentage of people who come through my program, they make back every penny of that investment even before the program is over. So we have women who are currently in cycle 1 of Fuck Fixed Income. And one of them actually quit her job 2 weeks into the program, 3 weeks into the program, and is fully sustaining her lifestyle as well as for her child based off of what we've been able to learn and implement through the program. We have another woman who has been made over $2,000 from what we've learned in the program, and the program wasn't even over yet when they were doing this. So I just want you to know that these women are women just like you and me. They work a 9-to-5. They are single moms. Some of them, they have kids, and they've been able to turn their ideas and to create multiple streams of income for themselves and for their family to have more financial freedom and flexibility. And that lifestyle, you can have that too. And again, I would love to support you along that journey. So if you have a question, leave it in the comment section. I will be coming back and responding to comments. And if you are super serious, you're ready to make like some shit happen in your life, you're ready for radical change, you're ready to have more more money to do the things that you want, and to create the impact that you want to have on this world, click the link in the title. I would love for you to join me in cycle 2. And I cannot wait to talk to you on our discovery call for the first 10 people who sign up. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Like, enjoy this beautiful sunlight. You see all this golden goddess happening over here, and I'm just loving it. Loving it, loving it. So again, if you have questions, comments, leave it in the comment section here. If you're ready, click the link in the title, and I cannot wait for you to join cycle 2. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.